Lumos.
Come on, buddy. Let's go down here. Whee! Boom. Cool. This way. He's is fun to see.
Revelio.
It's kind of cool. Okay. Where the fuck are we going? So we just came from Charms class. Daddy made you some content. Daddy made you your favorite open wide. Isn't this Defense Against the Dark Arts? Professor Fig. As if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the mystery has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts, a 5th year if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimate themselves before term begins. I've assigned the task to you. Please, Professor Weasley. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Phineas Nigellus Black, Headmaster.
Revelio.
This is definitely Defense Against the Dark Arts. At least it was. Oh, a chest. Locked. Got it. Okay.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Shush.
Revelio.
Down another floor. I might have to drop the quality on the game, which is kind of concerning.
Lumos.
I already did this.
If you put a foot wrong, it's just, well, there's a rather foul.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Revelio. Lumos.
Kind of opaque and hard to spot, I won't lie. Boom, boom. This is really easy. Those ones are easy.
Revelio.
I won't lie, I don't even know if I'm gonna add the smoke to that or if this is gonna look weird, but you know what won't look weird? You liking and subscribing to this video. Eh? Stick around, because it gets good. Oh, I don't know, man. Yeah. These ones are fun. Ooh. Dodging. Drop another floor? Question mark. Jesus. The whole time painting of Ilias. Young orphan woman who famously saved his entire village are dark wizards. Nice.
Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it? Grubby little faces. I'll just die.
Revelio.
It's above me. How do I get to class? How do I get to where I'm trying to go? Definitely above me.
I've always said that
Revelio.
travel broadens the mind.
Travel broadens the mind. Sure, not for everybody though. Some people stay dumb. Let's go. Not just the classroom that I was in. Sebastian Swallow.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little.
Fucking waddle.
Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with
Think
something
she's an
small.
unspeakable? That's wild. Okay. Steady your wand. Let's go. Beautiful. Got it.
Levioso.
Some of the music cues are
Now,
really cool.
let's try something a little larger.
I'll be interested to see how it is whenever more stuff happens. Very whimsical. Like, the whimsical music feels really good so far. We'll see how I feel about it the rest of the time.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise. Good. Now, well done.
Lovely.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling.
Dueling.
We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Protego.
Protego.
This
Levioso. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm
If only all of my students were this adept.
She did not say to use Stupefy.
I do
But it's okay.
enjoy lively duels. Try to anticipate your opponent's next
He got a
move.
shit kicked.
Not bad for
wand.
a beginner. You give as good as you get.
You give as good as you get. Smug.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you,
Oh, yeah.
Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
Well,
A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Grindylows.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have
She's
some ideas for
Ravenclaw.
you. Again, well done
wearing
today.
all
I
blue.
shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Heck it.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to
Revelio.
keep things friendly.
I hate the really nasally tone. Oh.
Nice work.
I enjoyed
Is
that.
he gonna be pissy?
That duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was
But
certainly
you
good
getting your
practice.
dick kicked in?
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a
Sallow.
new student to be so deft with a wand.
Def.
Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Well, that's not
Excellent.
exactly what I
I
meant.
knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
I
Whether
believe
it's
that.
joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be
Library.
clever enough not to get
They all
caught.
say things
Thank you,
word.
Sebastian.
They all say all
I'll
these
keep that in
words
mind.
so weird.
Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Yeah.
Revelio.
Dum, 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 dum. Interesting. Who the fuck is that? I feel like half of my time trying to 100% this game is going to be spent just looking for the
Revelio.
random dings that I get.
What are you up to now?
She says as I enter the bathroom. I'm trying to utilize it. It doesn't seem to want to work. I can just travel from anywhere, or do I have to travel from a flue? If I don't have to travel from a flue platter place, that's kind of wild. I mean, I guess it makes it a little bit easier, but to just be like, okay, this is where I need to go, let's go. Well, I definitely didn't need to use it right there, but
Revelio.
allowed for me to test that, I guess. Dum dum. Transfiguration. Wyvern fountain. Level 5. Oh, look, another one in very close proximity to the other one.
What about the
house
room,
elf.
Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
What?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've
Very
managed your
swag.
classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of
Pippin.
potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Okay.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would
Lovely.
trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
All right. Let's go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
We'll
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather
Rookwood.
unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished
Theophilus
Professor Ronan's
Harlow.
assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Okay.
Revelio.
Sweet. Okay. Beautiful courtyard. Professor
there you are.
Ronan.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Revelio. Accio.
There we go. Akio.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Revelio.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you all right?
Here we go.
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
What? What does everyone hate?
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoil sports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing.
Don't be garbage.
Imelda is
Get
one
good,
of the
she
worst
said.
losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well.
So,
And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Got it. I'd have done the
Rather
same.
an overreaction on
That's
their part.
wild.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Revelio. Accio.
Brilliant.
Got it.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sally. He never backs down from a fight.
From a fight. Yeah. Fuck off.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Back off.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Akio. Akio. What's up, Soko? Come in. It's so weird, chat. I feel like there's a little bit of like story.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
If I either turn down, he says that.
Akio.
Okay. Got it. Oh, lad. This is divination. I definitely don't want to go up here. Fuck a whole name divination.
Handy resource indeed. Your field guide.
Another one. I really do like most of the magic effects. Okay, chat. Try and fucking solve a... It's 0. I've been wrong this whole time because it goes 0 to 9. How was your day, Soko? Okay, 2 plus the Hydra. So that's 1, 2, 3 is 5. So we need 4. So it'll be the weird thing that I don't know. It's a single. That. And then we need 3. So it'll be the Hydra. Jesus Christ.
Revelio.
I've tried to solve so many of those things, and you're telling me the reason I couldn't solve it is because it's fucking zeroed out. Arithmancy. Numerology. Counting magic. This is so dumb. Okay. 6 plus crab, which is... What's 5 gonna be? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will always be crab, so second to the right. Cool. So that's 11. So I need to add Ziggs, which will be chameleon. And then 5, 6, 7. So I need to add 1, which is unicorn. Nope. Not the thing I was even remotely looking at. I can't believe I didn't even think about it being 0. What a weird British thing to do. 5, 6, that's 11. 11 plus 4. This is gonna be that one. Um, 13 plus 0, so I need to get 5, which is a weird crab.
Revelio.
Cool. Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
Lumo, Levioso.
Anyway.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Saying that normally means that there's another one nearby.
Accio!